Morning, all you cool cooks and chefs. Today, in a very special early bird episode of Quarantine Kitchen, we're going to be making a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich using my very famous scrambled eggs. And that is at the request of my friend Cassie in Denver. So this is going out to you. What we're going to need for this are eggs, some cheese, a little bit of butter, milk, sausage, toast, and if you've got it, some bacon grease. It goes a long way in flavoring the eggs and everything you cook from the get-go. So I'm going to throw everything up on the board for you, and then we'll get started. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is prepare our stovetop. So I've got our bacon grease here, and we're using two different skillets. One is going to be for the eggs, and the other for the sausage. So if you don't have bacon grease, a bit of butter goes a long way as well. I will warn our viewers out there that this is not the most healthy way to cook, but it is damn good. So this is how we're going to do it today. While we're waiting on the stovetop to heat up, we're going to prepare our eggs. So depending on how many people you're cooking for, you decide how many eggs you think you need. It's just me, I'm going to make 3. Again, I want some extra of the scrambled eggs on the side. So I think 2 is more than enough for one sandwich. But like I said, I'm making some extra. So you've got your eggs in here. What I like to do that's a little bit different is put in some milk. You don't want to put any more than you are, I'd say the ratio of making a coffee a little creamier. And then just to keep everything interesting, some shredded cheese right in there. And then just go ahead and whisk that up. Once you start hearing a little bit of the sizzle and the bacon grease or butter is completely melted, you're ready to go. I noticed before I put a little bit too much in there. You only want enough to coat it to get a little bit of the flavor and to help everything not stick. So we're just going to pour the eggs, cheese, and milk mix right in there and grab a couple of our sausage buddies, throw them in here. Okay. For the eggs, we don't want them to stick too much. We want to just keep pulling it so that they cook evenly in the pot or on the griddle, whatever. So again, you can see it start to coagulate here. Just want to keep pushing it around like your kid playing with your food, and that way you keep it nice and runny and it doesn't overcook in any one area. For the sausage, just keep pushing this around. You obviously want it to get cooked all the way through, and a little bit of egg ends up in there, so be it. More flavor to go around. So this will only take both of these really only take a few minutes. Just keep an eye on it, and I'm going to have to put the phone down while I finish this up. So I got the eggs just where I want them, a little bit wet, but not runny. Put these off to the side, and just give it a quick rinse. Because we are going to put a little bit of butter in here and start getting the bread ready. It's going to be a few more minutes on that sausage. Got 2 pads of butter in here that's already melting pretty fast. So I'm going to throw down a slice of bread on top of each of them and just let that soak it in. That's going to come out nice, hot, and toasted. And our sausage is nearly there. So all of our pieces are ready to go. The bread has been cooking here for about a minute and a half. Sausage is ready. If you're not sure about yours, just slice one of those in the middle. If it's still pink on the inside, definitely let that cook a while longer. You don't want to be eating raw sausage. So I'm going to flip both of these pieces of bread. It's got nice Oh, beautiful color on the inside. I'm going to take some of my eggs, throw it right in there. Take a couple of the sausage links, put them on the other side. And then, most important, slice of American cheese. Put that right on there. And the tricky part is to get all of this from one side onto the other. There we go. So we're going to let that cook for just a minute. We've got our finished product ready to go. Ooh. You can see it's toasted evenly on both sides. And now, my favorite part, aside from eating it, of course, is the cross section. Oh, look at that steam coming right off of it. This is going to be good. In case you haven't noticed, I'm all decked out in my knockbacks gear today, because if this were any other Sunday, they would be making it for me. I miss those breakfasts a lot. So, shout out to them. Let's dive into this. So, gave this just a minute to cool down. Doesn't need a whole lot of time. I'm excited. This came out great. We definitely went a little overboard on the butter here, but the eggs are perfect. Sausage is cooked right through. Probably could have used a little bit of salt and pepper while I was cooking the eggs, but I forgot about that. Sausage, egg, and cheese is definitely a great way to start the day. So, hope everybody's keeping sane during this quarantine. From my kitchen to yours, cheers.